Hi, I'm Dan Gable with Shore Murphy and Associates of Casey, and this is another episode of Big Agent in a Small Town. In this episode, I'm going to talk about a common exclusion in general liability policies for contractors and what effect that can have. So first, let's give the general overview of the kinds of claims you might have arise that would be covered by general liability coverage. So for example, let's say that you're an electrician and there's an issue with the way you wired a home and it started a fire and burnt down the house. That property damage liability would be something where you'd have coverage on your general liability policy. Or you're a plumbing contractor who installed a pipe incorrectly and it caused water damage in a house. That water damage in the house also would be covered under general liability coverage. So it's primarily damage that's caused as to property or bodily injury that's caused by the work that you do. So what can be confusing when you look through your policy and you're looking through the exclusions for general liability, you'll see an exclusion for your work. So that can be kind of confusing of why is there an exclusion for your work and what does that mean? So what the exclusion for your work means is essentially the insurance company does not want to be a warranty company for your construction business. So in the examples I gave on general liability, let's go back to where an electrician makes an error in wiring on a house. And let's say that it doesn't cause any damage to the house, but the whole house has to be rewired. The wiring is what would be considered your work, and your general liability policy is not going to provide a coverage for rewiring of that house because it's considered your work. Or if we go back to the example of the plumber and installing the pipes, even though the water damage from the pipes being installed incorrectly would be covered, the work to redo the piping would not be. That would fall under your work. Another example would be, let's say that you're an HVAC contractor and you, for some reason, installed a furnace or air conditioning unit incorrectly and it had to be reinstalled. That would also not be covered because the installation is considered your work. So the question is there a way to get coverage for claims that would arise out of your work? And the good news for a lot of trades, such as plumbing, electrical, HVAC, is more and more companies are now starting to offer what's called contractors, errors and omissions, or professional liability as an optional coverage on the commercial package or general liability policy. So I would definitely recommend you asking your agent about that coverage if it is available. Well, if you have any questions for me on the your work exclusion or professional liability and contractors E&O, I would love to talk to you. You can click on the link on this video or call or text me at 217-932-2267 or by email to Dan, D-A-N, at shoremurphycasey, SHOREMURPHYCASEY.com. Thank you.